Peace, love, and light to you all. Welcome back from the dream realm. It's your girl Nitiri, man. What's going on, y'all? I just wanted to come on because pull some cards. Something told me to go live with this message because I'm actually pretty proud of myself on this. Pretty proud. And I would love to share this with my reflections so you guys can get an idea or confirmation, let's just say that, for certain things that you have in play for yourself and have in the works for yourself, or something you have thought about doing. And we're coming into that age where everybody's doing for themselves. When some people are quitting their jobs, some people are just like, oh, I just want to make this, do this. And I am one of them, okay? Peace, everybody coming into the room. Peace reflections. Peace, my lovely family. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love you. I love you. I love you. Come on in. The water is definitely fine, y'all. Share this video because this is just something that works for me, something that worked for me. And I want to let you guys know that if you guys have something else or learning from someone else and it works for you, that's working for you, man. Let me just say this. I've got some of this information as well, and I applied it to my life from Chanel Cooper Sykes. So I'm proud to say I am a product of her. I'm a product of Chanel Cooper Sykes. I'm a product of me. Like I also went through this stuff too, so I'm just like, all right, I found out this stuff on my own. All right, y'all, so yay, I'm at a point in my life I'm just like, wow, things are manifesting so beautifully for me, and it's only because I put in the work. I'm so proud of myself. All right, I am now a full-time artist. And when I had to realize that just the other day, I'm just like, wait a second. I'm just mainly doing art and I'm getting money for this. I'm full time now. Like, this is amazing. Like, I actually manifested this. And it took time to manifest this, but I'm so glad I came to where I am right now. And I want to let you guys know that it is possible. It's possible for a plain yellow pumpkin to become a golden carriage. It is possible, everybody. Peace, everybody. I'm loving the love. So, how did I manifest the life that I desire? Okay? By doing what I love, which is to create. Oh, give thanks, Taylor. Give thanks, Violet. I'm so happy and so grateful. I just actually finished this piece, which I'm going to let you guys see. I'm going to post a picture of it, but you guys get to see on my video. I did that. I love doing avatars. So if you guys like, avatars, you want your own personal avatar, I do them. But this, and only because I've strived, I'm just on it. I'm on it. How did I manifest the life that I desire? Give thanks. So let me go ahead, and I went ahead and wrote some notes because this is some serious stuff. How much for your own avatar? Please message me, guys. If you would like your own avatar, please message me. I would definitely love to do so. Anyway, how did I manifest this life? What's going on in my life right now? Okay, so basically I'm in a point of transition. I'm in a point of transition. Everything is like manifesting beautifully. I'm gonna let you guys know what's going on when I come to it, and you guys can be like, wow, and I'm like, yeah. So it's a surprise. But right now I'm in my sister's apartment. I basically took over her whole room, so I have my own space, and I'm able to do art. Let's go ahead and put over this side. This is my art wall. There's so much energy reeking from this wall, guys, I'm telling you. But I was just able to look at my art and just do art all day if I want to. And food is taken care of, money's taken care of, because I'm getting money abundantly, and I'm speaking that into my life every day, which you're going to get to in these notes. Money always flows in from every direction, because I'm always giving, so I'm always receiving. And food is amazing. I got food stamps, so I don't have to worry about that, because I'm unemployed. but I'm employed with myself. I'm not employed with the corporations or the man. I'm employed with myself. So, also, what else? I'm just doing well. I'm happy. I'm happy. That's what it is. I'm happy. So, and I'm eating right and everything like that. So that's what's basically happening in my life right now. And I feel so powerful. I feel so powerful. I've come into my divine feminine energy a lot lately because I've been creating so much. And, okay, so get into these notes. First, I simplified my life. I knew that I had a $500 car note every month before in the past, with $200 worth of insurance. That's totaling to $700 to $800 a month for a 2017 Ford Fusion. Give thanks. I appreciate the compliments. For a 2017 Ford Fusion, which I've manifested with $0 down. How did I manifest a brand new spanking car, high tech, up to date? It's amazing, you know, what we can do and what the powers that we have with us, our spiritual team, and with the power from within, the God power from within can do for us. Yeah, and the angels and ancestors and all that great stuff. Very grateful for that. When we speak, the universe is always for us, and praying on that, it's going to happen like that. So I had this $700 thing towards car fees every month that I had no idea each month how the frig I was gonna pay, because when I did get a 9-to-5 or did get a job, it wasn't paying me enough. First, secondly, it was draining all my energy. Like it was not. Third, I did not feel like it was for me. It wasn't for me. Like, and every time in my spirit, I would feel this energy telling me, I don't need to work for anybody. I have so much creative force that I can create my own reality and bring the money to me. But, you know, that fear that we had to get over, the fear of, oh, what if we won't make ends meet? Oh my gosh. What if I won't have money, this, that, money, that, da, 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 da. Look, I had to study what money actually is, which is energy. Money is energy, and it's circulating. Energy circulates. Money always flows in if I have a lot of energy and I'm generating a lot of energy. All right, if the people that's broke is the ones that don't generate shit, like from their, excuse my language, let me calm down for a second, that don't generate their own energy. And I don't even want to say that word broke. That is out of my vocabulary now. I got rid of that. I don't sit here and call myself I'm broke or tell myself I'm broke. No, but I'm rich. I'm wealthy. I'm abundant. And abundance doesn't just mean wealth. It can mean like you're getting opportunities out of nowhere. And you're like, oh my gosh, I can get this from this. And you can take advantage of that. And all these things, like, it's a beautiful feeling, this abundant feeling. But anyway, getting back to what I was saying, making my life simple. I got rid of that car, okay? Like, if you see this thing dangling, don't mind it. I got rid of that car real quick. Like, it was up to the point where it was 3 months, 90 days, 100 days past due on the bills. I was depending on an ex to help me out with the car payment. It wasn't happening. You know, he didn't know how to pay it. I didn't know how to pay it, but he kept telling me to keep saying to them, it's going to get paid, which I didn't like because I felt like I was lying, and I don't like that. Like, all that stuff, it was just too much stress. Oh my gosh, I love myself. I love you too. I love you. It was too much stress. And what is the biggest manifesting blocker? Stress, the strain, the depression, the sadness, the rush, everything. Like, it's like that blocks manifestation. So how you expect things to come in your life if you're constantly rushing somewhere, constantly stressing about how it's gonna happen, sad about it? Like, no, you cannot. So that car was stressing me the frig out, okay? And I just let it get repoed, y'all. Like, it was so cool. It was so cool how it happened, though, because the universe wasn't allowing me to get anything paid on that shit. The universe was telling me all for months that I had to get rid of that stuff because it's trying to take me somewhere. Oh, it's not trying. The universe is taking me somewhere. Or I'm taking myself somewhere, and I had to get rid of stuff that held me back, that I had attachments to. And I had an attachment to that car, man. That was my first car, and it was beautiful. It was white, pearly white, 2017 Ford Fusion, high tech. I was just like, yo, that's my baby, Sasha, my baby. But I had to let her go because, look, I had to simplify my life, okay? So, basically, I got rid of my car, and what else? Got rid of the car payments, the insurance. You know, I didn't like paying rent, so I had to manifest someplace so I didn't have to pay rent. Like, so like all these things, and here, lo and behold, I'm basically in my sister's apartment. I have my food stamps, so they basically always have food, and I do my part over here by cleaning up. Like, I don't mind being the personal maid. That's what my twin called me, the personal maid. But I'll clean a good house. I'll clean it up if it means I can sleep here, okay? So simplicity is the best. Make your life simple. If you know, it's 111 right now, guys. So, hey, butterflies, birds, what's going on, man? So this is a message, simplify your life. If you know you're holding on to something that is baggage to you, get rid of it. That could be a person in a relationship as well. Like, I had to simplify my life saying I gotta be single. Because, you know, some things that my partner was dealing with, I couldn't deal with. I had to separate myself from my partner for me to move on, all right? And get better and all this other stuff. So, I had to get rid of that. And just simplifying our lives and make life work for us. So I made life work for me by getting these food stamps. Because I know if I'm unemployed and I can get free food for the time being, like, hey, swipe, I'm good. Like, I simplified my life. I made life work for me. I didn't work for life. I made life work for me. I didn't work for somebody else. I worked for myself. And I had to put in the work to keep it that way. So, I'm going to just show you guys. I'm going to get to this in a second, actually. Be aware. My second point is be aware. We have to be aware of what life really is. All right? And if, let's say, we have to take advantage of that. It is you anyway, right. So be aware to what life really is. If you know that life speaks in the language, this world speaks in the language of vibration and frequency. All right, what I gotta do to raise up my vibration to attract more things to me? Oh, maybe I should stop eating meat because it has a lot of energy in there. Or maybe I should keep my house clean and high vibrating because it just attracts more abundance to me. Or maybe I should eat more fruits or drink some more water to bring more things into my life. I now know that what goes into my body is what reflects on the outside. So if I place beautiful things into my body, I attract beautiful situations and beautiful opportunities into my life. But if I'm eating junk food, maybe I will have that argument tonight. Okay, like, come on. We have to remember that high vibrations bring so many beautiful things to ourselves. A high vibrating feeling is gratitude. Be grateful for everything you have, where you are, and what you have now, and just be grateful for everything here. And also, happiness. Happiness brings everything, joy, laughter, be all around that. Sometimes it's not gonna be always ponies and rainbows, guys. Trust and believe. I'm not always ponies, daisies, and rainbows, okay? And unicorns. All right? Even though I tried to be, okay? Majority time I am. But the thing is, we have to remember there has to be a balance, okay? So we're gonna have to feel these feelings of irritation or anger sometimes, but then we had to remember how to get out of that, all right, and push forward, because that's just lessons. We get those experiences to know how to get ourselves out of that. So when I feel down or whatever, I just like, all right, I know what to do. Just breathe breaths. Invite life into myself. put on my music, put on my high vibrational low frequency 5 to 8 hertz music. Okay, let me get my art. Let me just channel this energy into drawing. Do something with that energy that you got to transmute it and transform it into something beautiful. That is an alchemist. Become an alchemist, all right? Oh my gosh, I'm at the alchemist stage. Oh my gosh. I just realized, guys, I'm at the alchemy stage where I'm able to transmute negative energy into positive energy, okay? It's awesome. Anyway, stay hydrated. Anyway, yes, and karma. Karma can work for you, guys. Let's not say karma's a bitch. Karma's only a bitch when you're a bitch. Okay? So if it only comes when you're, what comes around goes around. So if you're constantly emitting great energy, great vibes, and you're giving all the time, being a giving person, you're going to receive that. All right? All right? So let's just make sure we know what karma is. And make sure we know that the universe speaks in the language of vibrations. So whatever you can do to raise up your vibration, whether it's what you eat, what you do in your environment that you're around, getting out to nature more, just, being more in tune with yourself. The more you're in tune with yourself, the more things attract to you. The more that you're raising up your vibration and coming into the heart space, the more things attract to you, man. So anyway. And stand firm in what you believe in. Girl, boy, I'm telling you, there's going to be some oppositions, people in your family members, people from the probably 2 generations before you, though, don't even know what's going on in this generation. And try to be like, no, this is what you have to do. This is what's got to be done. This is get the job, get the 9 to 5, be in the system, No! No. That made it work for about in the 50s, grandma. But today I'm choosing to do things for myself because I know I can manifest it. Okay, that is what we have to do. We got to stand firm in what we believe in. Stand firm in your business. Stand firm in what you want to do or who you are. Like, because who you are is gonna just portray in what you do. All right, so I had to stand firm in my art. I had to believe in myself first and foremost, because there was a point where I didn't believe in my art. I didn't believe in myself, and it was really tragic to the point where I just cried when someone asked, like, they was just like, why, what's going on, Titi? I see you have all this art. Like, what's going on? You're just standing on it? Like, I'm just like, yeah, I'm just, making a lot of art for right now. You're standing on it. It looks like you're just standing on a gold mine. Like, what's going on? I just don't believe in myself. And I just start bawling, crying. Like, we have to remember that that's not okay. We have to believe in ourselves and know that whatever we have to bring to the world, to bring to the table, someone's gonna eat. Someone's gonna eat your meal. Someone's gonna want what you have. You don't have it for no reason. God is expressing itself through you. Okay, so you have that gift for some reason, and don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your business. Don't give up on who you are, what you got to bring to the table, your intellect, your everything. Don't give up on that case. Don't give up on what you're doing, because it don't feel those things about it. Just keep believing in it. It's going to happen. People are coming to you. People are coming. People are coming. Just keep believing in yourself. Don't give up. Okay? Goodness, I felt that. Oh, man. I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for you. Oh, goodness. Just keep it up. Keep up those high vibrations into your business. It's all right. It's all right, man. Oh, goodness, man. Okay. All right. Next thing. my pleasure. It's my pleasure. Invest in yourself. Oh my goodness. This is one of the most important things. Invest in yourself. Invest in what you do. Invest in who you are. Invest in your tools that you need to provide. And if, like I told you guys, if y'all see me about to cry and I don't end up crying, it's because I had a nasty habit for years of stopping myself from crying. But when I cry, it's going to be released. I promise you. I promise you. So I had to invest in myself. And the thing is, investing not just money, but your time and your energy into something. All right. So I had to invest myself in creating a whole lot. I had an idea. When is this? And one other thing, when you have a divine idea, act now. When you have a divine idea, act on it right away, because that is the idea to get stuff going and flowing for you. Like the idea that you've been manifesting for a while now. So I had to invest my time and energy to creating like a whole lot of $5. Remember y'all, I was doing that $5 portrait thing, sketches. And now I have a whole coloring book worth. I have a whole coloring book worth of stuff. Worth of drawings. And people who actually want to have their face in the coloring book are telling me this. I have a whole coloring book right here. This whole sketchbook I bought in the beginning of January. It was done by the beginning of March or April. No, the beginning of March. It was done by. Within 3 months, I finished this whole book. All right? Once you have the divine idea, work on it. Put in the work. Invest in yourself. Invest your energy and time into what you got going on. You make jewelry, invest your time into that. You make art, invest your time into that. If you do yoga, invest your time into that. You got a business, martial arts, invest your time into that. Invest your time into your craft. Okay? Scared money don't make money. All right? Me, myself, I had to get over the fear of spending money on what I actually want. What's going to help benefit my business. I really was scared of that. And now I had to get into the practice of spending money. All right. So now, since at first I wasn't going to spend $40 worth on like paints. But now I was able to spend $40 worth on paints, and look at that. That's a whole probably 3 to 6 months worth of art I can be creating for everyone. That little bit of energy that you spent creates a whole lot. All right? So, and money is energy. So, invest in yourself. Put in the work. And I bolded this. I double-lined it. Put in the work. Put in the work. Put in the work. Put in the work. Whatever idea that you have right now, that idea. Yeah, that one. Whatever idea you have, it is waiting on you to put that work in it, okay? Put your work in it. You have to. Who else is going to do it for you? You're just going to sit around and just wait for some. I can sit around and wait and just watch my paintings get painted. No, I have to put my energy into it. I have to put in the work. And whenever I see put in the work, I think about Chanel Cooper Sykes, because she's all about the work. She's like, put in the work, put in the work. So what you do is a job. I had to think of this as a 9 to 5. I had to think about me being a full-time artist as a 9 to 5. I had to think about it as a job. So I had to put at least 6 hours into my work. In 30 hours of work, Chanel Cooper Sykes said this, at least 30 hours of work, whether it's in a month, whether it's in 2 weeks, whatever it is, you have to at least put at least 30 hours within that work, whatever you're manifesting, at least 30 hours within it, for it to show up, something to show up. So whether it's at least 6 hours a day painting, I'm going to see another customer roll in. I'm going to see another customer roll in. And because I'm 6 times 5, so 6 hours for 5 days, that's 30 hours right there. So I'm working 5 days within the week, and I'm putting 6 hours into that. That means I'm going to receive another customer, because that is how it works. That's how what I manifested, and what I'm saying is going to happen, so it's going to happen. So, and the universe, that's how the universe works. Like, if the universe sees you putting in work and what you want, it's going to give you what you desire. All right. If the universe see you working on that book, it's going to consistency, being consistent and repetitive. All right. If the universe see you typing that book that you've been sitting on for the longest time, and I know it's you, because it is me too. I have a book that I had to write, man. But anyway, if the universe sees that happening, it's going to give you all these book sales. If the more, if the universe sees you putting in diligent work in what you want or what you desire, it's going to bless you with a beautiful outcome. Okay? Put in the action now. Like now. Okay? After this video, do it now. Because all we have is now. What the past, present, and future is happening simultaneously. Right? So if I sit on my idea for a year, in years time, like I could have been working on it, that I could have reaped the results. It's sowing and reaping, okay? Basically sowing and reaping. Okay. Reap into fertile ground. Definitely. Make a plan. All right. Should I? Okay. So I picked these tarot cards out this rising. We ain't morning nothing. This is, I'm not sure if anybody knows tarot. I'm still getting to learn tarot. But this is the 10 of Wands. And basically it's saying I picked a lot of stuff. I've taken a lot of responsibility, sometimes more than I can chew. And I know that, I've been accepting a lot of people's, art requests and just doing what I can to get all these things done within a certain amount of time. But I know that I can pull through if I keep doing the work. If I when I wake up and it's saying, my mind is telling me go time, I gotta go time, all right? So basically it's telling me, don't bite more than I can chew and just take my time, And if anybody else knows tarot in here, you can basically tell me what is actually saying as well, and I'll repeat it so it could be in the video. But yeah, I also, me picking up a lot of projects. I told myself I was going to write this book, but I was having a writer's block for many years now. Like when I was young, like 12, 13, 14, 15, I wrote every day, 26 pages, nonstop, every day, like chapters on chapters on chapters on chapters of books, of stories. And, that's what I love to do. I love to write. But I haven't gotten back into it just because there was this blocking within me, feeling like I don't want to do it, or feeling like, I don't know how to start. And those are just feelings that we had to push to the side, get out the way. And since I got rid of that and said that I promised myself if I got this laptop, I was going to start writing, and I got the laptop and I have not written yet. So we have to be impeccable with our word, and make sure that we, whatever we pick up with our word, what we say we're going to do, that we carry it out. And not keep on picking up other thing after other thing after other thing. Because it's not just my art business I have going on. I actually also have an oracle business. I'm a psychic. I'm empathic. I love doing readings with oracle decks, and I'm learning tarot. I'm learning astrology. I'm learning all these things, being an oracle. And I picked that up, and also my art business, and also creating flower crowns and bras and flowerware and all this other stuff. I'm picking up a lot of stuff, a lot of businesses, and eyelash extensions. I can do eyelashes and all these things. Picking up a lot and just putting them to the side. Like, we had to remember that I had to, put my focus in a business and let it flourish. All right. If you're an oracle on here and you love doing readings, you love to psychically help people, just help people with your natural born gift of being so empathic, so intuitive, you should do that. And be aware to, putting your energy into that so people can come to you. All right. I feel like someone's on here that has beautiful, powerful psychic energy, and they have the possibility to start a business with that. Not even a possibility. It is you. You are the business. You are the business. So I feel like you got to get on it now. This is your confirmation saying, get on that. Like, and I'm speaking for myself because, and I know I can speak on this because it's for me as well. Like I have my own business with that as well. But since I've been doing my art, I haven't been spending so much time learning about it or putting my energy into that. It is time for you to put your energy into yourself, into who you are and what you desire and what you have to bring to the table. And it's time for you to get into your oracle business, Miss Psychic, Mr. Psychic. All right. And also there was the 7 of Wands. So when I get this 7 of Wands, I have so many talents. It's hard for me to pick one and spend all my time and energy on. Yeah, I know that's me as well. Definitely me. But I had to choose one because we had to have like a vehicle. We had to, you didn't just get too many cars and try to drive them all. You start off with one, and then you take your car, you drive it, take us to a spin run, and you use that to get to where we have to go. Okay, so we had to see these businesses as vehicles. We had to have to choose one. We had to choose one for the time being, what I'm saying, to put our energy into. Because if we're like me, if you're like me and I'm multi-talented and I'm multi gifted and like, what is that word? Multitasker. Yeah. I go but like, where does that actually get us? We will be the jack of all trades but not master of anything. I believe Yada said that one time. But we have to remember that we have to master. We have to get to a point we master things too. We can't just be the jack of all trades and, not master anything, not be a master anything. So I'm just focusing on my art because I love it. I love doing it. And I love to like make people happy with it. I'm able to use my other gifts with it. So I'm able to put flowers on my art using from my flower business, and I'm able to psychically, empathically, intuitively draw, and the art would resonate with the person and show them a lot of things. And that's me in my oracle business, like giving them clarity in certain things, that kind of stuff. So we're able to incorporate many talents and gifts into one if we just focus on one. Because our business is who we are at the end of the day. All right, great. I hope I help myself with that. But anyway, getting back to the 7 of Wands, and I'm still learning tarot, guys. So just by looking at it, he's what I've learned from it, what I've researched about it, is standing for what you believe in, and speaking for what you believe in. So I felt the need of speaking to you guys about how I was able to manifest this life, because it's beautiful and I want everybody to have this. And I feel like he's taming his crops, or making sure everything's okay, and also what else, making sure if I have a commitment, I stay committed to it by putting in the work, I don't know. If anybody knows more about the 7 of Wands, please let me know about it. Like, I'm still learning tarot, all right? But I have received the message by researching these things. And then we got the Queen of Pentacles. I am the Queen of Pentacles, guys. This is Capricorn Earth energy, and she's just basically like, whoa! And Pentacles stand for money too. So it's like, she got it all. She's basically an entrepreneur spirit. Like, she get it done on her own, and she reaps the reward from it too. Like, and this card really speaks out to me, man. And if I look at the page of Pentacles, she's on her throne around a lot of nature, and she's looking at her money like, yeah, I got this. She's looking at her money like, yeah, I put in the work for this. You know what I'm saying? Like, and she got this little smirk like, haha, like, but she don't look greedy with it. She just look like, she knows her worth, so anyway, it's basically, that was what I pulled this rising, and I wanted to share that with you guys, because it really related to what was going on. And the 7 of Wands told me to come on here and express that, and express, how I was able to manifest this life. Capri's in the house. Hey, Capri's in the house. Your art has brought so much energy to my home. Ah, Nir, really? Ah. They were sitting in the envelope for weeks. Dang. Every time I passed them, I was like, I hear is open me. Yeah, you better be right. They sit here talking to you. Look, my art is alive, okay? You sit here have them in the envelope. What you talking about? They made to bring light into the room, man. They want to be around. They want to speak to you. They want to interact with you. All right, let me show you guys this, guys. And I'm glad you said that, Champagne. You see her? The beautiful tree goddess right there? Oh my gosh. I actually made love to that picture. Like, I actually kiss her. She's so alive. She has so much breath of life in her. She's so beautiful to me. I fell in love with her. All right? Like, I fell in love with my painting. And I kiss her. I say, I love you. I love you. You know, these pieces I have is my energy. So it's like, you know, just pure energy into it. So whatever I'm placing, also she helped me cry. She helped me to release some things while I'm painting her, like everything, you know, like she's definitely beautiful. She's definitely alive. My paintings are alive, guys. So yeah, if you do get a portrait from me, like, you know, they're gonna talk to you. My paintings talk to me. They actually talk to me, guys. So anyway, getting back to this stuff, it's not about me right now. Make a plan. Make a plan. You have to make a plan. It has to be a sturdy plan with your business, what you're doing, all right? And sometimes if you don't know what you want, always ask yourself, pray about it, like what give me clarity about what to do, and you will just let the answer come immediately. I thank you for this answer. I'm grateful for the answer. I thank myself for the answer. Ashe. Boom. And just let the answer come to you. That's what I do. I let things come to me, and I'm aware to the signs around me and the voice within me, because I'm in tune. So we have to make a schedule of, you know, when we're going to do our stuff, when we're going to invest into our business, when we're going to invest into the energy into our business. Like, if you wake up, as soon as you wake up, you can get right to business like I do. I think as soon as I wake up, I think about art now. Like, I think about painting now, because I have someone to give it to. I have energy to put it into. And so I get up and just start working. Or you can make a schedule for that, or make pricings, all this stuff. You see everything else that's on a shelf in Walmart or any other business that's selling product. Take what they're doing and apply that into your business if it resonates with you. You are the business. Remember that. Produce product. If you know what you're doing, if you know what you want to do, and you have to produce some product with it. Like I produce art. Whenever I draw, I feel like someone's gonna want it. I'm just gonna put that energy out there. When I draw, someone's gonna want this. When I paint, someone's gonna want this. Whenever you create what you create, someone's gonna want it. You got that business, that psychic business that you're implying. Put a price on it and put it out there. Someone's gonna want it. Or do free readings. Do something for free. Do something for free. Once you do something for free or for yourself, someone's gonna want it. Like, do something from the kindness of your heart, and then someone's gonna want it, man. Share this video, please. You know, just produce the product. You have to produce the product first, and then the people start rolling. Because what are you doing? You're placing your energy, investing your energy and time into that product. So that means the universe is going to bring you things or people or situations or opportunities, like shows to vend at, or, you know, places to go, people who needs healing or help, so you can produce your light to them. What you think of what you have as light, and you are a light worker. Okay? So that's why I see this is my light working job. And I believe in it so much because I believe so much in the power of love. All my art is love. You know what I'm saying? So this right here, this is my light work. I'm going to put my all into this. Because this is my job here. This is my work here. And I'm not going to let anybody deter me from that, from saying, oh, get another job, get another 9 to 5, when I've already created a life that's great and grand for me and is working and it's only getting better. It's only getting better. It's only getting better, guys. So, produce the product. Whatever you put your energy into, you will receive back in return. Whatever you put your energy into, you will receive back in return. Be grateful, like I said before, because gratefulness dun, 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 dun. Gratefulness is like the power manifester. It's like bringing things to you because you're grateful for everything. That's a beautiful feeling, to be grateful for where you're at. I noticed in my life when I wasn't so grateful for things, I didn't see anything manifest, and if anything, things was taken away from me. And now things are just coming to me in abundance because I'm grateful for what I have. I'm grateful for these things because I always have what I need. I always have what I need to manifest what I want or desire. If I want some money, I know I have the power and the energy to bring it forth if I just place it into my work. Okay? All right, y'all? Happiness also brings you good things. Being happy, if you're in a relationship that's bringing you down, get rid of it, guys. Let me tell you this, because being in an unhealthy, toxic, unhappy relationship is not going to do anything for you or your person. You can pray all you want to on that, and if you see just results, like quick results, and it only lasts for like a day, when you go right back into a toxic relationship or toxic argument or situation, it's not for you, bruh. And I don't feel like you should stay in that shit, because you're not gonna, excuse my language, but you're not gonna manifest anything for yourself or that person, because you're just reeking off stress, you're reeking off depression, you're reeking off sadness, all these lower vibrating frequencies that's not benefiting anybody in your auric field. You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about metaphysics. Let's talk about frequency here, science. You're reeking off of energy or vibration, and that's what you're gonna attract. I remember I was on the phone the other day with my ex, and I was just telling him all these things that's going on. We got into a heated discussion, a very heated discussion, and I can feel the heat coming off of me, and I'm feeling the vibrations I'm sending out there. All of a sudden, my twin sister comes in and irritates me even more, and I'm just like, whoa. So I sent that out there, and I'm affecting the people that's around my auric field because I decided to be emitting toxic energy. So whatever I was, gossiping about somebody, talking about somebody, being ungrateful for what you have, thinking unhealthy thoughts of jealousy and envy of somebody, just putting those vibrations out there, you receive nasty stuff in return. And let's be real here, we can't do that. If we're expecting to manifest a beautiful relationship with somebody, we cannot expect that to be manifested if we're sending out lower vibrating thoughts about ourselves and another person. I feel like someone had to hear that. You have to expect things, good things coming to you. You have to stay in a state of gratefulness and happiness. Okay? You don't like your job. I hate when people, no, excuse me, I don't say the word hate. Blech, blech. But people say, I hate my job. What are you there for? What are you there for? I gotta make these ends meet. All right, that's your mind space. That's your mentality. I'm telling you, there's a whole nother better one. I'm telling you that if you just decide to be happy now and do things for yourself now, you can manifest everything in your life. Yes, you probably will go through a period of drought, which I did. I really did go through a period of like feeling uncomfortable and just sad and all this stuff. But on the other side of the rain, there's a rainbow that comes, like on the other side of that, there was something coming to me. So I had to, some like for some of us in my previous relationship, I had to let go of somebody for me to be blessed with someone else. And that feeling really didn't feel too good to me at first, but I had to remember, I had to be grateful for that, because I'm able to feel that and able to move on and get over that, so I can be blessed with another person that's beautiful for me, and I'm beautiful for that person. Okay, so we gotta let go of that attachment to the negativity. Because some of us are so addicted to pain and so addicted to sending out vibrations that this no longer serves us or is conducive to anybody around us or to ourselves, that we forget that there's actually a happy side to life. There's actually things that you can be grateful for in your life. You be grateful that your dad's still alive. Be grateful that you have family members to even talk to, even though if they get on your nerves or you don't see eye to eye to them. Be grateful that they're alive, and be grateful for people just being in your life in general. You're grateful for everything you have, all the talents and gifts that you were blessed with, not what anybody else was blessed with, what you was blessed with. All right, don't be sitting here getting jealous about anybody. Oh, he likes her better than me, all this other stuff. No, bunny, honey, boo boo, child. You should love yourself and not even think about what that person is thinking about, what other people, all that stuff. Bah, talking to myself. Leave that alone. All right. And the last thing, study the laws of manifesting. Okay, now I gotta pee. So now every time I gotta pee, I feel like I'm coming to a close. And this is how I know. Like sometimes using the bathroom is intuitive thoughts for me. But anyway, study the laws of manifesting. Just study them, visualization, putting the effort out there, writing it down. Have a gratitude journal. I have a gratitude journal, guys, and I seriously write down what I'm grateful for in this gratitude journal, and write down the things that I'm manifesting. So it's my manifest/dream/gratitude journal. Okay, write it down. Write down everything. Just write down everything that you desire and just watch it for and be grateful. Say, I am so happy and so grateful now that this is happening. Now that it's happening right now, okay? Oh, peace, love, and light to you guys. Gotta go, okay? Gotta go right now. If anything else so happened to pop up in my mind, I will come back and tell you guys. But this is how I manifested the life I wanted. I'm a full-time artist. If you want some art, holla at me. This is some great energy I'm putting into my art. I work with my people. I'm working with the prices. I will work with you with the prices. I love you. I love myself. Peace, love, and light. All praises to the Most High. I love you. I love you. I love you. Mwah.